Buckle up, get some popcorn, grab a beverage, and join us for 3 hours of action. We kick things off in the AFC North. It will be Ape getting the ball first, as Watkins will kneel this one in the end zone and take it at the 25-yard line. Let's get to know Ape a little better. 20 years old from Folsom, California. This is his best MCS finish so far. TD, talking with guys around the Madden community, they really feel like Ape is one of those guys that can give Joke some trouble.
Yeah, he's an up-and-comer. You know, a lot of guys think he has a chance in this matchup. Ladmo guys like that boy VJ and K Dillon. He's been prepping for this moment for the last few weeks. He's in school at the same time, but he's ready and he's looking to make a name today.
Each game will give you a MUT item to watch, somebody to keep your eye on throughout the game that would be key to their team. And for Ape, a player who's been, well, one of the best. Number 85, Chad Johnson was slot apprentice.
Listen, if you want to go up against the best defensive player in the world, you're going to need some offense. You might as well put the best MUT receiver on your squad. He has it here with Chad Johnson and that slot apprentice ability.
On the flip side, boy, if you don't know this man by now, must be your first time tuning in. Thank you so much for checking out the Madden Championship Series. Rydell Brito, a.k.a. XSET Joke, 27 years old from West New York, New Jersey. The Madden 20 Bowl champion. You'll see that belt next to him as he plays, and $235,000 and change for Joke in his career. TD, he's one of the most accomplished, decorated players, and he finally has that belt.
One of the best ever, finally got that belt to cement himself. You know, third all-time in prize money, as you see there, $235,000. Second in major appearances with 11. This guy's done it all. He's looking to become a 4-time Browns champion.
Key player, MUT item to watch. Someone you should look, man, Joke looks pumped to be here. How about Josh Allen with Slinger?
Yeah, you see the belt in the background, but that Josh Allen with Gunslinger, in my opinion, the best quarterback in MUT. He's got a little mobility, too, if you need to scramble. He's going to need him because Joke known for his defense, but sometimes he does struggle. He needs to pass the ball.
You know, if Cody Parkey did miss an extra point and a field goal last night, we might have had a chance. I'm sorry, that was a wild game. I'm still stuck on it.
Yeah, that was amazing. You guys really did score too soon. That Kareem Hunt touchdown, given with the Browns defense, I mean, your secondary is really bad. So
we're banged up. Listen, we're missing our top 2 corners and our top safety. All right, we don't need to be trashing the Browns at this point. We're still 9-4. All right. It was funny. Kevin Stefanski came out today. He said, did we score too quickly? Absolutely, but we didn't expect a 3-yard hitch to the running back to go for 22 yards and a touchdown.
It's just awesome to see the Browns, though, back in contention. That fan base is amazing. We saw the fans last night, the ones that were there were super excited to be there, and it's just awesome to see the Browns actually have a contending team again. And I know you're excited about it, obviously.
Listen, everyone's like, well, the Browns, they're 9-4, but they haven't beaten that many good teams, and they've feasted on a soft schedule. And my response, I've lived through 0-16 Browns. Listen, I'm just happy to see them there. We're just happy to be in the game. Baker's taking steps forward. We're happy to be here, and we'll see if we get a 4-time Browns club champion. 1st and 10 for Ape, and he's going to run it on first down. Giving it to Reggie Bush, picking up a yard.
Yeah, both guys in the Las Vegas Raiders offensive playbook. You see Ape here with the ball, coming out a little trips tight end, but you see there 2 running back personnel, so he's going to audible down to things like I-form close, mix a little power O in, but he's going to need to pass the ball. As we said a million times, Joke is, in my opinion, the best defensive player in the world. This guy is phenomenal at adjustments. He knows what works in the game, so Ape is going to have to think outside the box a little bit, cook something up in order to beat this Joke defense.
2nd and 9. Ape to work. Brett Favre for Southern Miss Golden Eagle at the helm, stepping up in the pocket, looking left side, and he finds that man, somebody who has been making a statement here in the club championships, Chris Cooley, down to the 47-yard line.
Absolute laser to start it off for young Ape, 20 years old. A little slant post combo out of the trips tight end set, and just wide open. Kind of a lapse in coverage right there by Joke.
Favre on down up the seam, and look at the defense from the Madden Bowl champ, Shaq Griffin. A little gimme that. What a way to kick things off for the 3-time champ.
Yeah, you know, Joke gives up a big play on the first down, but knowing how good he is on defense, 2nd down, gets the pick. Just a bad read by Ape. Streak over the middle to the tight end, and Joke just clicks on, makes a user pick, and now we'll see Joke on offense. Like I said, he's in the Vegas Raiders playbook. But he told me last night, Nick, in our call, he said, you know, I just adapt to the game every year. Last year, I had a punter at quarterback. I ran the ball. I did what I needed to do to win. This year, you're going to see me pass the ball more. This is how the game works. Joke says it doesn't matter the year. It doesn't matter how the game works. He just adapts. And if you guys are expecting him to run the ball every play, it's not going to be the case today.
Now listen, he might, of course, be the Madden Bowl champion. You see that big shiny belt next to him, but he's also a champion junkie. So, I mean, he's got some confidence coming into this game. He just doesn't have his laser of a quarterback at the helm.
Hey, you know who else is a champion and chunky? That's right, baby.
Nick Pizesco. Let's go. What? First and 10. Little dive alert and bubble. Picking the yard with Bush.
And to your point, Nick, you know, when I talked to Joe, I asked him, what, you know, about the legacy stuff and all that. And he even told me, you know, winning the Mudhead Campbell Chunky, that's great on his resume. At this point, he's won all the money. He's done all. It's about being the best ever, adding things to his resume, to his legacy. So he was excited about this, and he's really looking forward to trying to become the 4-time Browns champion.
Josh Allen. Boy, was he strong early in the game, or early in the season. He's been strong closing out the season for the Bills. Looking like a top 5 quarterback out there. Left side, there's Terry Mack. There's a guy who, you know, I'm a big fan of. He's an Ohio State guy, but man, talk about he's with Alex Smith at quarterback. Terry McLaurin has not been quite the explosive weapon he was to start the year.
No, he hasn't. You know, it's tough when you got to switch quarterbacks around. Alex Smith, you know, not one known to try to go down the field. He likes to dump it off to his running backs. But I think Terry McLaurin has a bright future ahead of him. And you see Joke, you know, Ape right there went to that turbo rush. We've seen that a million times. Joke picked it up perfectly. He was able to throw a nice laser. Then goes a little inside zone there. But we see Joke passing a lot more here than last year.
Right side, when in doubt, corner route to the 44-yard line. A first down for the Madden Bowl champ.
Yeah, just a nice corner route right there out of that trips tight end set. You know, they play verticals. You can get that quick, sharp cutting corner route. It's exactly what he dials up on that 2nd and 12, and Chris Cooley there for a first down.
First down and 10, back into the I form. And it's Bush right side, and Bush got room. 20, 15, 10, 5. Tyler Davis, he knows how to pass, but he's still got a run game in his pocket. Joke to the house.
Maybe it does look like a little bit of Madden 20 out there. A little RPO dive up the middle. Reggie Bush cuts to the outside, and Joke is in business. Gets a defensive stop, and he scores on his first drive. Great job by the defending Madden Bowl champion.
7-0. How about that way to start the game? An interception. Cashing in for 7 as we'll take a look one more time. Hey, Madden 20 still alive, baby. Joke running the ball.
Little RPO dive. Reggie Bush, nice stick work, gets to the outside, takes it. Joke told me last night he likes audibling down to these RPOs. He really likes the RPO stretch and dive out of I-form slot, and you saw it right there.
Favre. Oh, in trouble. Down goes Brett. TD, and that's the part that, you know, I have been attempting to spread the word that, listen, of course, we know what Joke did running the ball, Tressway at quarterback. We know all that. But, Titty, the reason why he won that Madden Bowl belt was he was the best defensive player in Madden 20. It was hard to get any yards on him.
Exactly, yeah. Joke is just known for his defense. He makes the best adjustments there is. You're going to see him. You know, he just thinks, like when we were in the Campbell's and Chunky tournament, in the finals, the last game, he's telling us what to do mid-game, to blitz the slot DB, all these type of things. I'm just like, man, what's going on? And he just cooked it up, and it won us the Campbell's Chunky. So this guy is just next level when it comes to defensive adjustments mid-game.
And then TD immediately went to his handy-dandy notebook and wrote down every single tip that Joke gave him. I will no longer be the former Arizona Cardinals Club champion. I'm going to be the current one next year. Let's go, baby.
Exactly, and it's a great point because if you guys are fans out there, watch what Joke is doing on defense, and you can learn so much from what he's doing when you watch pros like Joke play.
More than a yard for 8. Needs to pick up this first down, keep the drive alive. 3 seconds on the play clock, 2 seconds on the play clock, and he's going to take a timeout, late audible, and now he's going to think about it a little more.
Yeah, good timeout right there by Joke. 4th and 1 here. It's a big play in the game for Ape now. The whole playbook's open on 4th and 1. I expect him to audible down, maybe to go to a power O. But you can maybe catch Joke sleeping here. Joke might expect the run. You can maybe hit him with some type of little gimmick pass. We'll see what he cooks up.
4th and a yard. Here goes Favre. It's like a 2-man joke.
There's
Pressure
defense,
gets
and then
after
there's
him.
Joke. There's a difference.
This shit is screwed.
Think he's confident? You think he feels good about himself? Think that
Hey,
belt
man.
next to him gives him a little jolt on the field?
When you win that belt, your confidence goes through the roof. And, you know, talking to Joke last night, you know, I don't want to say it's ego, but you do have to have a little bit of ego when you get to that next level. He told me, you know, he doesn't even play this game much. He said this game is easy to him. That's literally what he told me. And I can't argue with him. I really can't after what we're seeing so far.
I should have audible down there.
Ty, you're not helping to build the Joke fan club with that
Oh,
comment.
that's my fault. We're good.
You should say he grinds 12 hours a day, non-stop looking at the screen, trying to find every glitch he can.
You know, I don't think Joke cares about who likes him and who doesn't. I think he's just trying to win.
Allen on 2nd and 9. Taking off. He's got some wheels. He'll pick up a first down. Yeah, I think he looks at that 235,000 and change he's earned from the game of Madden and goes, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, he doesn't look for friends in the Madden community. I think his best friend is his bank account from what he's accumulated in the Madden community. But nice little pocket presence right there, just scrambles up. That's why he put that Josh Allen on the squad, for a little bit of mobility. If you're Ape, got to stand up for yourself here. Got to fight back in this game, hold him to 3.
Metro on left side. Bush, defense from Ape. This has got to be a tough position, especially from an underdog, to be down with Joke driving. And you've already had 2 turnovers, essentially, a turnover on down and an interception. How tough is it to get back in that mindset of, I have a chance in this game and I can pull off an upset just like we saw all last week?
Well, talking to Ape last night, he told me, you know, there wasn't a lot of pressure on him. He felt like he was playing with house money. He said he's just going to come out there and try to make Joke feel a little bit uncomfortable. If he can hold him to 3 here, there's definitely still a chance. I think Joke on the flip side of that is happy with taking his 3 here, with being up a stop, already getting 2 stops on defense. So Joke in complete control with plenty of time left in this ball game.
Yeah, TD, there are some guys that need to blow their opponents out to feel comfortable. They need big leads. Joke's comfortable being in 7-point sweaties.
Oh, exactly. He's so confident in his defense where, you know, he's always, and you see inside zone up the middle.
It's too easy for him. He knows exactly what play to call. He has the run stick to do it, and he's got the belt to prove it. Joke up by 2 scores.
Yeah, exactly. And right there, you know, he's fine with taking his 3. So he's just going to run the ball on 3rd down, a little inside zone. And if he can break it off, he's happy with it, and he does just that and goes up 2 touchdowns.
Kick is away. Big drive here, TD, as we look at the stop on 4th down. Is there anything more frustrating when the 2-man rush gets home?
Oh, it's the worst feeling. You see Joke fired up about it. Just straight man-to-man coverage across the board. 2 curl flats on the outsides, 2-man rush, and it gets home. One of the worst feelings for Ape.
Hey, bro, what?
And how about, once again, the 2-man rush getting home? Leroy Glover, early player in the MUT season, and he has been a star ever since people added him to his line.
Leroy Glover is beasting right now for Joke. Couple sacks on there's just a 2-man rush that Joke is doing, and they're getting home right now. If you're Ape, you got to figure out a way to beat this.
Go Sheds. Go get him. Come
What
on.
is this, bro?
That wasn't an instant replay, right? That was actually a different down.
Same exact thing, just Leroy Glover is just a beast up the middle. He's just coming free. 2-man rush, 3-man rush, and he's getting home.
Third and 24. Up the seam, nice throw to Bush. Great play, just get 15 back, get it back to a 4th and 9.
Great play right there by Ape, just to get into a manageable 4th down. But he is gonna punt the ball. So to me, Nick, this shows. I know you're at your 26, but you're down 14. You got to maybe go for this. To me, this shows he's not confident right now in his offense.
Problem is, how much confidence does he have in his defense? Because Joke has just taken 2 short fields and found the end zone.
Yeah, it's tough. Joke is just in complete control right now. Look for Joke to just come out running the ball here. At least to start. He might go for the kill and try to go over the top, but usually he's conservative in these spots.
Allen, 1st and 10. Look underneath. First, a nice hit by Ape. That was prime time making the play on McLaurin.
Yeah, just trying to throw a little drag route right there. Joke not known for his progressions and his reads, so I'm surprised he's coming out, airing it out. I think his confidence just through the roof right now. He's trying to blow this thing open.
Here we go, 2nd and 10. Allen stepping right, looking left. A nice throw, a little hitch route to Peterson. Picks up 5, 3rd and 5 upcoming.
Those low ball hitches, low ball curls, absolute money here in Madden 21. Looks like Joke is very happy with taking this to the 2-minute warning.
Looking to become the 4-time Cleveland Browns champion. Look at that hat. Can we talk about that hat for a second?
You a
Like
big
he's about
fan?
to deliver me a newspaper in 1928. 3rd and 5. Peterson motions to the left side. Timeout taken. Joke out of timeout.
Yeah, 3rd and 5 here. I expect him to go with that slant post combo, maybe a little curl route, low ball, staying in that trips tight end offense.
Allen.
Give me that. Come on.
Deep down the seam. Up, picked off. Ape makes a defensive play. It's Fuller with the pick. Trying to get sticky with it. He'll get good field position at the 40-yard line. Just what Ape needed to stay in this game.
Yeah, see, if there's one thing I can pick out about Joke is that he's not the best passer. So when you're up 14, why are you still going down the field? Why are you still trying to put you just put 8 back in the ball game easily like that? Look, he's already in field goal range now. There's no need for that. Joke should know this. He's an experienced player. He's not known for his passing. Just a bad mistake right there. Now Ape, can he ride that momentum and put 7 on the board and get back in this ball game?
Favre on 2nd and 1.
Good D.
Throw this one away. Oh, where to go. Ape's got to find some sort of rhythm. Third and a yard. Why not run the ball? That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Every time Ape tries to bring a new wrinkle, it seems like Joke is almost in his huddle.
Yeah, that was a bad play call in my opinion. Inside zone to the opposite hand of your quarterback. I don't like the call. Joke's in the backfield.
We're good. Come on, dude.
Ape, it seems like he feels good. You know, he's saying he's good, trusts his defense. But he is back in the ball game. But I don't like that play call. That 4th and 1 inside zone to the wrong side. And Joke takes advantage.
Now Joke, 58 seconds left. As you see, what about D-Croft? Tuesday Night Madden, easily the best day of week. You know, the Seahawks club champion knows what Tuesday Night Madden's all about.
Yeah, you love to see that. The Seahawks club champion. What a game between him and Kidd we saw a few weeks ago. One of the best rivalries in all of competitive Madden.
Peterson right side.
Might have to or what?
He'll pick up 9.5. Allen on 2nd down.
Please throw it.
Ooh, it's good man coverage down the field. It's going to be an intentional grounding. Ape begging for him to throw it somewhere because everybody was blanking it.
Yeah, just another bad decision by Joke. Just run the ball, go to the half. Now 3rd and 11. Ape has 2 timeouts. Joke's decision-making these last 2 drives has been very questionable.
They'll just run the ball with Peterson.
Throw it.
Come on, dude. Come on.
And Ape will get the ball back. 1 timeout. He'll have under 20 seconds to go. But these last 2 drives, TD, have got to be promising for Ape looking to pull off the upset.
Yeah, Joke has been in complete control, and he's kind of just allowing Ape to stay in the game with the decisions he's making. If you're Ape 16 seconds on your own 30, 1 timeout, it's a tough spot. But I expect him to be aggressive here, take a shot, because if you can get down the field and get into field goal range, make this 1 possession going into half, that's a big momentum shifter.
Favre steps up. Underneath, a little angle route to Bush. He will use his final timeout. 11 ticks left on the clock on his own 42-yard line. Trips to the left side. Favre in the gun. Comes the Washington football team, young wide receiver. Terry McLaurin in motion. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Favre looking right side, diving catch, inbounds though, and that's gonna run out the clock. We will go to halftime, 14-3. TD, I think Joke was probably feeling a lot better about his position in this game about 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think he got a little too cocky with himself. He tried to get aggressive, tried to completely blow it open, and he let 8 back in the game. Had a nice little dot right there, but he wasn't able to get out of bounds. But plenty of time still here for Ape, but Joke getting ball is a huge advantage, up 14-3 at halftime.
14-3, Joke, 1/2 away from becoming the 4-time Cleveland Browns club champion. Ape, though, looking strong to finish the half, still with his upset hopes alive. Guys, this Saturday and Sunday, December 19th and 20th, the Apex Legends Global Series Autumn Circus showcases the best Apex players in their super regions as they go head-to-head to compete for their share of a $500,000 prize pool. Coverage starts Saturday, December 19th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Stay tuned to twitch.tv/playapex to catch all the action. Now, Joke, of course, 3-time Browns Club champion, and last year on the main stage, taking on young Colin. TD, we know how good Colin is. He's now a club champion, so this win, all the more impressive in retrospect.
Yeah, it was a big win. It really was. It was a great game down to the end. Colin, who we know is a talented player, but Joke was able to do it that year, became the 3-time champion. And here we go. He's back in the same spot, looking to become a 4-time champion.
Of course, last year, where did he finish? Was it top 4 at the clubs last year?
Yeah.
Close
top
to that
4.
belt.
Had some crazy games in the final 8.
Please,
He's always come he's always come so close in the club championship. You know, he's always in that final 8, final 4. So I expect him to be a heavy favorite if he does finish this game off and get into the finals in January.
Don't know how that one didn't get picked off. Diving catch for Joke, and one play, he's already almost at midfield. Motion into that I formation slot. He will use a timeout. Joke, very liberal with his timeout usage.
Yeah, he always calls his timeouts early on, likes to get everything set up. And this is the biggest drive of the game right now if you're Ape on defense. You cannot allow Joke to get a touchdown. You could be okay with the field goal, but you cannot give up a touchdown. That would be the dagger in this ball game.
It's down to 10. Left side to the 49-yard line.
Nice little out route right there. Great spacing concept. Had double hitches. Outside out route right there. We know Joke, who labs with the EMB crew. Guys, you know, labs with guys like Drag, Tony, Evil O. Drag, one of the best trips tight end players in the world. So I'm sure Drag and Joke have been in the lab a little bit. And shout out to Drag, you know. He's a new father out there, but I know he's been putting a little bit of time in to help his boy Joke out for this big game.
It's down at 10. Hand off to Bush up the middle. You know, TD, the other thing that we haven't talked about yet, it's been a rough club championships for EMB. They haven't had quite the success they were hoping for. Obviously, Joke, Madden Bowl champion, he's you know, almost the de facto leader of the group, but, you know, they feel like Joke's got to get a win here just to maybe get the ship steered in the right direction.
Yeah, that's a great point, Nick. You know, we've seen some of the best EMB guys go down. We saw VY last week. We saw Lil Man in that great game with Spoto. So you're right, you know, Evil O did win and Joke has a chance here, but he really needs this win to get a bounce-back victory for his crew.
3rd down and 4. Allen in trouble. He'll throw this one away. 4th and 4. 52-yard field goal, and Joe's going to say, yep, I'll take my 3, go up by 8, full 2 touchdowns.
Please, dude, please.
That's the defense Ape needed, though. He had to hold him to 3. He did just that. So he did his job. He's going to get the ball back. But if you're Ape, you got to get some offense going, and you got to do it on this drive coming up.
Look at Boogs. My guy, Boogs, tweeting out how much he... Okay, listen. He says I love Madden this time of year. He used the Paula D voice. All right, well, I was excited for him. Now I'm not.
Jersey Shore shout out. The legend, Bugatti Bugs.
How many of the young people in chat know what Jersey Shore is? Is that too early for the younger fans?
I think everyone knows who Jersey Shore is.
Well, that's just because you want to be on Jersey Shore, Tyler. Settle down. I'm gonna start calling you the situation.
Oh boy, please do not.
I'm here.
Do
Oh boy, are you
I've seen you in the club. I've seen your Jersey Shore fist pump. He's got it down, man.
You know I rip it in the club, baby.
Oh, it's GG's in the chat. 3rd and 6 for 8. Favre dropping back. Left
to the
side.
Who knows this thing on?
You know, and he drops it.
Someone please.
Talking to 8, you know, young kid finishing up community college, hoping to go to one of the UC schools. You know, this is one of the younger players, newer to the scene, but has a very bright future.
Oh, he does, yeah. And, you know, he's studying sports psychology in college. Like you said, you know, looking to go to a school like UC Davis, which would be a great school. This is the ball game, though, for young Ape right here. You know, you want to stay alive. 4th and 6. Joke's defense has looked smothering on this drive, especially. So can he cook something up? Like I said, Joke staying in that straight man-to-man defense with those one-step aheads. You know, let's see if he can cook something up out of this trips tight end.
4th down and 6. Ape trying to stay alive in this one. Needing a touchdown on this drive. Just get it back to a one-score game. Rough start for the young kid, but really fighting hard. Favre steps up, right side, low ball, diggity dot. It's Chris Cooley with the 4th down pickup.
Big time dot right there. That's the way to show some heart. That's why you put all those hours in prepping for this moment. Stands up for himself on a big 4th down to keep those dreams alive.
All the time in the world. On a pillow and a blanket to take a nap. All the time in the world. All right, he finally finds Peters. The 2-man rush finally didn't get home.
Great patience right there, but he had a guy initially on that motion post. Once he cleared the defender, I thought he might have had him, but he didn't throw it. But he's able to wait. Guy comes across the middle, and he throws it in there.
Favre. Rolling right this time. Looking right. Got him. It's 85. Ocho Cinco. Big hit at the 4-yard line, but Ape's in business. He's down inside the 5.
That's why you get that Ocho Cinco on your squad, the Mutt player to watch. Just a crossing route. Man-to-man coverage, though, you're not checking Ocho Cinco in Madden 21. He just burns him to the outside, and that's the big play that Ape needed to get back in this ball game.
Clock down, 22 seconds in the 3rd quarter. First game of the day. So happy to have everybody along with us. Nick Mazesco, Tyler Davis taking you through all the action. Only 7 spots left to fill.
Come on, bro.
In January, as Ape
Oh my God, man.
will give it to Reggie Bush, and Bush with all sorts of room will walk into the end zone untouched. I think even I could have found my way to the end zone with that blocking up front. We got ourselves a ball game heading into the 4th quarter.
What a response by Ape. That's how you fight back, get back in this ball game. Everyone thought this thing was over, but Ape said no. This is why I put in the work. I'm ready for this moment. I want to make Joke feel uncomfortable, and he gets right back in it. We got a 1-possession ball game.
If you give an underdog life, TD, we saw it in the NFC South. It's not 100%, but man, when they get some confidence, as we take a look at this play, this is the one that set up the run. How about the beam to 85?
Yeah, that's just a laser. Ocho Cinco, you saw him lighten up, just torched his man-to-man coverage, and now it comes down to Ape's defense. Joke coming out, airing the ball out, not his strength.
Come on, bro. Come on.
And Ape's defense stepping up. Force up in the chat. It's a ball game. Ape looking to knock out the 3-time Browns Club champion. Joke with a 7-point lead in the ball.
Might not be like the Monday Night Football game, but man, this one turned out to be a good one as well.
Allen on 2nd and 15. Look at the left side. Big throw from Joke. Back to a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, great dot right there. A couple crossing routes, posts, slants. Everyone crossing over the middle of the field. Joke steps up, makes a great read.
Then he'll just give to Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson's so good at picking up the tough yards.
Adrian Peterson falling forward. I mean, he's been doing it in real life for what? Almost 15 years now, so nice little guy to have on your squad when you need those 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1 to pick up, and he gets a nice new set of downs.
There's Joke using all the clock that he can. Knows how valuable it is. They'll give it to Reggie Bush, getting 2. There are a lot of people that would be discouraged by a 2-yard gain for Joke. It's just part of the plan.
Well, because like we said earlier, Joke is honestly fine if he has to eventually punt this ball. He just wants to use as much clock as he can because he's so confident in his defense. That's why I'm a little surprised Joke just continuously airs it out, but he did tell me in our meeting that he's passing the ball a lot this year, and it's shown so far.
Allen on 2nd and 8. Pulling right.
Oh, what am I
He'll
using?
look underneath.
Oh.
It's Chris Cooley wide open. Can't leave anyone open on this offense. Clock bleeding away. Joke with the ball in control.
Great dot, great concept right there. He had a corner route behind it, a drag underneath, a little high-low, going to the wide side of the field, checks it down to the drag, uncovered, picks up a new set of downs, and now here we go. This is the set of downs that Ape has to stand up for himself.
Hand off to Reggie Bush, looking for some room. Right by the center, he'll get, wow, they're gonna call it a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 at midfield for Joke.
A field goal will end this thing, so Ape cannot let him get, 7 more yards here. You can't give up another 1st down.
Joke back into trips. Allen, waiting, looking, being pursued, just gets rid of that one. He'll stop the clock with 2.5 left in this game. Might be the biggest 3rd and 8 defensively of Ape's young career.
Yeah, the biggest play of Ape's career coming up right here. If you're Joke right there, you might want to just take that sack so you can run this thing down to the 2-minute warning. Throwing that away helps Ape even more. But here we go. This is the biggest play of Ape's career. See what he's got on defense.
Allen on 3rd down. Right side, tight throw, and Joke's got dots. He's in field goal range with 2.5 to go. He found a big play on 3rd down.
That's why he's a Madden Bowl champion. He throws an absolute clutch laser. He threads the needle when he needs it the most, and that most likely will seal this thing.
Ape's gonna let this run down to the 2-minute warning. So he's looking to get a little bit of what we like to refer to as the Bugatti magic. It's a little tougher here at 21 with everybody having focus kick.
Yeah, he needs a little magic here. Some type of fluky fumble, hit stick. I think Joke is on conservative right now, but if you can just come up with the flukiest fumble of all time is kind of what you need here. Unless you can tackle him in the backfield, make him lose yards, force him into a difficult kick, but man, it's a tough spot.
We'll stop him on 3rd down. Peterson will pick up 6, but it's going to be a 45-yard field goal to extend it to a 2-score game. Madden Bowl champion looking to become a 4-time Browns champ. TD, he's one of the most consistent players in the game of Madden.
Oh, without a doubt. You see him pretty much in every tournament there is, always making a deep run, always probably a top 3 favorite to win the tournament. He's, 2nd all-time in MCS majors, as you see there. 2018, 2019, 2020, Browns Club champion. Guy's done it all. In my opinion, top 5 all-time, and he continues to be great.
1st and 10. Throw this one away for Ape. Again, whenever we have these matchups, the sort of David versus Goliath, clear underdog taking on multi-time champ, we always talk about how it's a learning experience. First MCS major, live event major for Ape, playing on the big stage. And, I think as much as anybody, he really proved that he belongs here. It just came down to maybe a little bit of nerves to kick the game off.
I don't think Ape has played bad at all. He's hung around. It's just, Joke can be too much, especially on defense. But I'm impressed with Ape. He showed a lot of heart. He's come up clutch in a few spots. It's just he hasn't had enough on offense to beat Joke's phenomenal defense.
I'm here!
Talking with him. He's a humble young man as there's Joke with another defensive sack. The humble kid with you know, he said he had some great lab partners coming in. He felt prepared, just sticking to his game plan. He did say one of the key things was not turning the ball over, and he started things off with an interception.
Yeah, that interception really hurt him. I believe it was second play of the game. That's something you just can't do when you're going up against a player the caliber of Joke. But he bounced back. He throws a nice laser right there. So if he can get a few more yards, kick this field goal, maybe he has a little onside kick magic. I don't know, unlikely, but we will see.
Listen, anything is possible. The game of John Madden football. Favre rolling right. Nice pass to Cooley out of the 25. I see. Here's the worst part. As a Browns fan, I keep seeing him throw passes. I'm like, oh, is that Landry? No, it's not Landry. No, sorry. Sorry, I saw the white the other day. That was my bad.
You wish you had a guy like Chris Cooley out there too, though. Man, you guys would be really good.
Can he play defense? Can he match up with Hollywood Brown? Kicks up, it's good. Onside kick time.
Here we go.
Ape have a little magic. No. 85, four-time Browns club champion, Madden Bowl champion, hoping to add a second belt to his collection. TD, Joke leaving no doubts today. Might be the most dominant 7-point win we've seen in a while.
You see him pat the belt. Joke, a 4-time club champion. You know, only the second player to win 4 times with their specific club. And man, it's impressive as usual. It was just defense. And what do we say about Joke? He is the best defensive player in the world, and he showed it today.
It is Nini's and GG's. Force up in the chat for your 4-time Browns club champion, Joke. Finding his way to yet another club championship, a tournament TD, as you mentioned. He has done well historically, has not been able to get that top belt and that top prize, but you gotta think if there's any year to do it, it's what he's doing this year. He looks confident and ready to go.